Hello everybody, this is pt.11, and welcome back to some more Apollo Justice Ace Attorney Turnabout Corner. In the previous episode, we had started off the second day of the trial, where Miss Alita Tiala herself became a witness on the stand, and we have accused her of murder. And while Waki Kitaki tried to come to her rescue, seems that she has something else in mind. Let's see what this is. If you like what you see, leave a like down below, comment if you have anything to say, subscribe to me if you haven't already, and share with your friends so they can join in on this investigation. I'm sorry, it's been so long since I've laughed so hard. Something funny? Waki? Wake up and smell reality. Alita, baby? The signature on the chart, the engagement? I mean, come on. It's so obvious. Even for a brainless, spoiled brat such as yourself. Alita? Your honesty is like a breath of foul air, Frolin. Hey, I wasn't getting out of this clean anyway. So, the family fortune is what you're really after. That's right, I wanted the money. No, wait, that's whack. I ain't trying to hear that. Should have done the wedding earlier. Oh well. By the way, can I ask you a question? Who, me? I believe you said you were going to abuse me. Accuse. Of what crime, might I ask? Huh? Oh, I'm a bad girl, sure. I got close to that brat because I wanted his money. But he was the one with the pistol. Could have fired into the safe after I'd already left the clinic. What? I would have never do something like that. It was definitely that silly brat. Wait, but... what are you talking about? Trucy? You had the most to lose if the trap was found. But I didn't have a pistol, now did I? Well, you could have taken Waki's. Think he mentioned that now? All I heard him say is, it was me, I shot him. It's only because he's trying to protect you. Sorry to intrude on this lovely conversation. Two of you are forgetting one critical point. What point? Certainly the Frolin wanted the shot. You assume she threatened the doctor into opening that safe, but then wouldn't she have taken the shot? Oh. See? The shot wouldn't have been left in the safe. He's right. Mr. All? Yes? There's plenty of report that you're not a very good volunteer. Oh, I'm flattered. That's the time you told us the truth. Well, it's don't continue asking to remember about that. Don't forget. We've proven that you were at the Miraculous Clinic on the day of the crime. Miraculous Clinic 2. Yes, I went to the clinic. Yes, I went to the clinic that day to speak to the doctor. I wanted that shot, but I failed to get it, so I came back to the clinic later. And in case I didn't shoot him, you don't even have proof that I stole a pistol, do you? And that brat was spotted in the park the moment of the crime. Frankly, I don't think it matters if Dr. Miraculous was shot in the temple or not. But later? That shot was dangerous, so you understand? I wouldn't need to get rid of it, that's why I went that day. You couldn't get the shot then, could you? And later that night, Dr. Miraculous was shot. I heard about the shooting, waited a day, then I had to go back. No easy feat with the cops all over the place. That was you? Apollo, that's how it came from behind his door. Break-in, they let through the window. So you were the burglar. That was you two? If only I had one more minute. Then I could have opened that safe and gotten that shot. What the thing? I'm blaming at that. Oh, was this trial for trespassing now? Besides, you can't blame a girl for wanting to protect herself. They're gangsters, you know. Okay, but the doctor's a cut down and everything. I need a little crime to avoid the big one, huh? Practice Clinic 2. Yes, I went back to the clinic that day to speak with the doctor. I wanted that shot, but I failed to get it, so I went back to the clinic later. Hold it! Later? When I heard about what happened, well, I was too scared to do anything that day, so I went in until the day after, the 16th, was it? Of course, you and that meddling kid had to get in my way.
But why did Michael Rock give some Turnabout? Including better for him, who could have burned it?
Because he's a coward. The chart was his insurance.
Important.
My signature on that chart, be more specific, make sure I couldn't betray him. In any case, I didn't shoot him. You don't need have proof that I stole the pistol, do you?
Do we?
No, we don't. But you could have stolen it. Could have? Is this some definition of proof? We'll ask Walkie. He'll tell us. Might I remind you this is a cross-examination. You might want to keep your baseless theories to yourself. He's right, isn't he? That brat was spotted in the park the moment of the crime. Hold it! Yeah, but... But what? You have nothing to say? This case is over. It was over the moment that brat was seen in the park. What's the point of dragging it out any further? Frankly, I don't think it matters if Dr. Maracus was shot in the temple or not. Wait a minute. Hold it! The doctor was shot in the right temple, yes? Seems so. Let's review the facts again, shall we? Killer shot from this location. Bullet would have struck our victim square in the forehead. However, the entry wound was in the right temple.
That's why I had to take money on this bachelor.
Time of the shooting, the witness was standing here. Just before the gun was fired, he shouted. The victim turned his head to look and was shot. But that testimony was proven to be a lie. Our egregious panty snatcher, Mr. Stickler, did witness the crime, but he was standing to the north, next to the trash can where he tossed those panties. Mr. Stickler shouted from this location the bullet couldn't hit the right temple. Silly attorney. What? Do you remember what you had for breakfast that morning? Do you remember, Chusey? I always have a glass of milk for breakfast. What matters is one thing. The doctor was shot in his right temple. If that's the case, there can be only one explanation. The panties guy was mistaken. But his location was proven. You can't write that off as him being mistaken. Then why don't you show us there, forehead? Show you? What? Must I explain everything? Very well, let's recap. The witness panties guy was standing to the north. And where was the shooter standing? From what location did the killer shoot the victim?
But wait, the witness was standing there. How could anyone shoot the victim in the right temple?
I merely laid out the facts for us. Except the one possession of the shiny forehead to show us. If you can, that is. Waki Kataki was standing at the killer mark. C. Sticker was standing at the witness mark. Of course, Palmaractus was at the victim mark.
Well, so was the defense at the time. Or the killer standing with the victim.
It would have to be someplace else. As the facts stand now, we can't explain this crime without contradicting ourselves at some point. But I know why. The real killer shot from an entirely different location. What are you talking about? I didn't see another place.
Apparently, Mr. Deckard does. Let's hear it. Where in the park does the killer shoot the victim from?
It's time to raise the roof and the stakes. Huh? Penalties are such frightening things, don't you think? What if they were a bit more terrifying? Half the bar? Oh, okay. That's not too bad. Like so.
The double penalty?
Therefore, I wish to take us in a new direction? Then he must be ready for the challenges ahead. Challenge accepted. It's just time. Are you sure, Apollo? He is the witness in Mr. Stickler's testimony. We believe that, and we know where he stood. When the victim turned when he shouted, there's only one place the killer could have been. The killer shot the victim from here? From the stand? I believe we all owe a debt of gratitude to Miss Alita Tiala. What do you mean? Thanks to you, we had a chance to review the crime. And this time, we were prepared. We know that Wesley Stickler was telling the truth. We could have listened to him from the beginning. Wesley Stickler was standing next to the trash can when he saw the two men. He shouted just as he told us in his testimony. When the victim turned to look in his direction, a shot was fired. The victim was hit in the right temple. Brolo. Oh yes. Which direction was his right temple facing at that moment? That's right, towards the noodle stand.
Brolo. Sorry, fine. Color was inside the noodle stand?
Let's think about this a bit more, shall we? You say the killer was inside the noodle stand, which would mean the victim, Dr. Maractus, came to the park, wheeling his own murderer and the cop behind him. It's the most ridiculous thing I ever heard. I think you noticed if you were pulling someone along. There's something we should worry about before that. Why was he pulling the noodle stand in the first place? See what their problems are one at a time, shall we? Someone was hiding in the stand. We've not come this far to talk about possibilities. Let's talk about proofs, baby. Show us evidence that proves someone was in that stand. Can I prove that? You want evidence that someone was in that stand? Do I have proof? That's from Aldoon's house. Oh, I hope to God I have it. I've got it right here.
Nothing forgot. Whole proof that someone was holding on the noodle stand.
Nope. Wait. Choice between heaven or hell. Either our brains are damaged or our foreheads is. Wonder which it is.
Sometimes this is just three-40. A majority vote.
Ugh, time to pick something else.
But then there's the weather of the part. Don't prove that someone was hiding on the noodle stand.
Okay, so we definitely have the proof somewhere. Do we have it? Two rounds were fired. That doesn't help. I don't think we have it. Well, too bad. Kidding, just kidding, I've got it. Oh, close one.
Great. Don't prove that someone's hiding in the noodle stand. Idiot. Get your ass over there. You're so confident, you know, just fucking so.
Can't. Nope. The Miraculous Clinic. Oh, okay. The Miraculous Clinic, and they're covered with paint. These slippers were found in a trash can near the crime scene. And a single slipper print was found at the scene, right next to the noodle stand. Okay, alright. Oh, and Miss Tiala, your toe print was found in the left slipper. In other words, this is proof that you were inside that noodle stand. Yet there was only one slipper mark found at the scene. Come on, stop crackling. Can this be called in a footprint in good faith? Observe the diagram. A park pathway runs right next to the slipper mark. The slipper wouldn't leave trace on the cobblestone path. You still cannot say this is a footprint, huh? Why not? You have an impression left by a single slipper. What if it was on the stand, slipper fell to the ground? That's just dumb. One more thing. The noodle stand is simply cluttered with tools that the noodle make a trade. There's no room for a person to ride in there.
Paula,
I think I might be onto something. I think I figured out one of our pieces of evidence. In order to make room for the stand, some things would have to be... Didn't prove one thing. Someone did scheme to clear that space in the stand. Take that! This is a noodle bowl from the stolen Eldune's Noodles noodle stand.
What about it?
We discovered a large quantity of these bowls yesterday. In the lobby of the Miraculous Clinic.
What's under the noodle balls in the clinic?
Mr. Eldune was very clear about these bowls. Well, I don't really care who did it. Well, that stand unfinished. All my noodle bowls were in there too. Yet the bowls were removed. That night, there was space inside that noodle stand. Space created at the Miraculous Clinic, no less. Right around the time that you were there, Miss Alita Tiala. I won't listen to any more of those wild fantasies. No, not fantasies. They're worse lies than that spoiled brat's pickup lines.
But the main witness on the first battle. We'll quote the rock until the time to answer.
Show me an innocent, I'll show you a fairy tale.
Okay. The point has somehow made its point. Whether supposed to murder end up until covered the actor.
More fairy tales. This whole trial's a fairy tale.
And please go back down to reality, Priala. I'm giving you one last chance to explain yourself.
This is it. Why was Dr. Miraculous pulling the stand that night? And what was Alita Tiala doing inside it? Time to get to the bottom of this case. Tiala's explanation. Ah, there it is. There is Allegro. That night, I went to ask Dr. Miraculous for the shot. I had no intention of ever letting that shot fall into the Kataki family's hands. Dr. Miraculous didn't understand. For some reason, he thought the Katakis had sent me. So I gave up and went home. All I did was talk to him. You knew about the botched operation. So you tried to get rid of the chart to save yourself. Won't make excuses. And I did warn the good doctor. I gave him a chance. Told him that Brad had got his health checkup report. And that he was coming to settle the score. Yes, Your Honor. This is the last testimony. Either I perceive the truth or it's over. not messing with her ring again. Ask Dr. Maractus. For the chart. Okay. No intention. Give me something. Wait a minute. I think I remember something else. That shot fall into the Kataki family's hands. Okay. Alright, nothing there. Dr. Maractus didn't understand. Short one. Alright, nothing there. For some reason he thought the Katakis had sent me, for some reason probably. I feel like that would be it. So I gave up and went home. All I did was talk to him. Really? Something else that I had to add on to the testimony? It's my last chance. Paula, any word from your bracelet? Yeah, actually. Doesn't respond. Couldn't see a thing. It's up to you, Apollo. Time to receive the truth. Here comes justice. Alright, so... something there. Alright, let's try this again. Oh, there it is. Wow, that is subtle. That is really subtle.
Gotcha.
All I did was talk and lie. What? Show me proof. Pretty sure I know about. I'm pretty sure about this one. I think I'm getting the hang of this. A little slip in confidence and they give it all away. The proof is you, Miss Tiala. All I did was talk to him, you claim. You can't hide your own nervous twitch when you say those words. My twitch? What are you talking about? You have a habit of scratching the area of your neck around the edge of your scarf. What? This is working better than I hoped. Her unconscious actions tell the truth she won't say. Habits and lies. 2 dots. Connect the dots and find the truth. Don't look at me like that. I told you the truth. Seems that when you recall what really happened in that office, you can't keep your hands off your neck, can you? It seems that your nervous habits are unconscious reactions that manifest when someone is trying to hide something. You can't hide behind your scarf, Miss Tiala. Something happened between you and the victim in the Miraculous Clinic office. And I've got proof that shows exactly what happened. That I'll present next time. This is going on a little long. Plus, I want to have content for the next episode. So, in the next episode of Apollo Justice Ace Attorney Turnabout Corner, we are going to present the final piece of evidence and wrap up this case. Thank you guys for watching, and see you guys later.